Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Look at
Hello.
us all here on time today.
Hello.
I'm
All
so
three
proud
of
of
us.
us.
Except for
Pretty-
Gabe. Gabe's not here on time.
Yeah.
Is
What
he
the heck, Gabe?
supposed to be here? Not normally in here.
Gabe had big plans for being here,
Really?
and he's not here.
No.
Dashed on the rocks.
Full group.
We got the full group.
All of us. Lord Commander, Cult Leader, and Baby J.
Lord Commander, Cult Leader. I like it.
No, they're two separate people.
I mean,
Lord Commander, pause. Cult Leader.
I like
Wait a
Lord
minute.
Commander, Cult Leader though. Why can't we keep Lord Commander, Cult Leader?
If we have a Lord Commander and a Cult Leader, what is Baby J? He's a Baby J.
I am a Baby J.
Baby J is just Baby J.
A wild Baby J has appeared.
I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Really? Why is it so washed out?
It hates us.
It might just be because there's no model on here.
Jordan, what is this mini?
This is Kraven the Hunter from Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Is he? Oh. He's holding something in his right hand.
Oh, you got a big old.
The way you had it turned, it looked like he was just holding up one finger.
Oh, yeah, that's funny.
Now I see
No,
it.
he's got all sorts of weapons and things. I am excited about the new box that just came out with Sandman, Shocker, and Vulture. And I decided that I wanted to get a little bit more of my Spider Foes painted. So, alas, we have Mr. Hunter himself.
Dirty, filthy, bad guys.
Dirty, filthy bad guys. I like it. That just means that you get to play all the dirty, filthy good guys.
They are, by their very nature, not dirty or filthy.
I think they're both.
The good guys are the good guys.
Mm,
Nice, clean, good guys.
your mileage may vary.
Nice, clean, good guys.
They're not always clean.
They're always clean. All the good guys are always clean.
Are they?
Except for that kid on Charlie Brown. He was a good guy. He was always dirty.
By design.
By design.
Yeah. Good thing. Not gonna break everything.
I'm testing new stuff.
Hi. Good morning.
It's not morning.
Always morning.
Spider-Man is a young man. That suit isn't getting washed as often as it should.
That's probably true.
Well, I'll give you that.
I'll give you that.
He's a dirty teenager. Dirty, filthy teenager.
Sugar Rush wants to know, Jordan, how you're liking the models. Said, I feel like Atomic Mass games are fragile. Keep having to fix all my lightsabers for Shatterpoint.
Well, I dropped this model from, I don't know, elbow height this morning onto concrete.
God damn it.
And it's hanging out just fine.
Wow.
So that's pretty good.
Smell of that spider leotard after fighting crime.
Yeah, not sure I'm interested in that whole thing. Just gonna go right out there and say it. Probably not the best take. But I feel like any hardworking person out there is gonna have a little bit of musk when they're done putting in a hard day's work.
True. True. If you don't stink a little bit after a hard day of work, then you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
You're not working hard enough.
Paint Liquor said, I was ready to commit ritual sacrifice last night for a red or yellow. We made progress on the challenge, though. Guess there's no red or yellow in the challenge.
You have a yellow. It's called yellow green.
I don't think that's the yellow people are hoping for.
New username Hoodis said, yeah, but Arizona concrete is soft because it's so hot. It's melting. Bad example.
I think that's a plenty good example. It's not soft.
Dale McCormick, hello. Video game archaeologist said this is why a patent leather suit isn't a good idea. Really seals in the flavors.
Yeah, that's probably accurate.
Is that a chibi Daredevil?
Yeah. Well, Marvel United Daredevil, yeah. That's very impressive.
It's looking pretty awesome.
What you got going there? Are you gonna tell us what it is that you're testing or no?
Nah.
No.
If he's not gonna say, then I'm not gonna say. Sorry,
I don't know
folks.
what it is. I can't see that far, so I just see.
I know what it is because we've talked about it.
Chibi Daredevil makes me excited for the new minis coming from Marvel United and DC United. Jason testing new brush-on primers. Focuses intensely. Taught a hockey player on the university team in our dorm first year. He left his gear in the communal bathroom. That was rank. Is it going to be a classic red Daredevil or ketchup and mustard Daredevil?
Ooh, I don't know.
Wait, well, hold on. Classic, isn't it gonna be black?
See, that's tough because classic Daredevil is ketchup and mustard. Modern Daredevil is red.
Oh. Hot pink Daredevil.
Nope.
I would do that.
Well, yes, that makes sense.
Hello, Jade.
Have we taken the over/under on how long it is before we get asked for plaid Daredevil? Plaid Devil?
Well, now you've.
I would assume it's already been done.
It hasn't been said yet.
Is Paint Liquor in the chat?
Yes.
Is he feeling
Paint
okay?
Liquor said hot pink. There you go.
I was about to say.
Well, because you summoned it. Isn't there a black with red letter DD2?
That's even more modern.
Is it? I thought that was what he was before the red suit.
No.
Oh, I'm wrong then.
Ethan Ray. I love King Daredevil and Electro Daredevil. Scrap 595 said after yesterday's stream and the demo of Transparency, etc., I had to order straight away from Element Games. Can't wait.
Nice.
We can't wait for you to get them. That's exciting. Instructions unclear. Went to the fridge and sprayed ketchup and mustard on my Daredevil mini. That works.
You're on the right track.
Patchwork Daredevil. Shadowlands Daredevil. Black Panther Daredevil.
Shadowlands is the black with the red.
Yes.
Avian said, okay, considering it's been ages. There was a cyberpunk-styled Spider-Man and Batman. Has there ever been a cyberpunk-styled Daredevil?
I doubt it.
I don't know.
Daredevil using only yellow, green, ultramarine, red, gray, and burnt orange.
Oh, is this my challenge model?
There you go.
What do I have? I got red, gray, burnt orange, yellow, green. Ooh, boy.
And ultramarine.
That's a tough Daredevil.
For a blind guy, he sure goes through a lot of color schemes.
I mean, we could paint him up with the limited palette for the challenge and be like what Daredevil would really look like since he's blind.
You should paint in black and white.
No,
There,
he wouldn't know that his
Daredevil,
colors matched or not, so
$20.99.
he could paint it all sorts of weird colors. It's like if I had you dress yourself with a blindfold, I'd be okay because all my stuff's black.
Yeah.
My entire wardrobe's black or gray. So, little splash of blue here and there.
Hello, Game Delay. Game Delay said, is it just me, or is Twitch getting really excited about telling me more ways I can spend money?
Telling you what?
Yes.
Telling me more ways I can spend money.
Oh,
I'm assuming that means more ads.
more ads.
Didn't they just increase
And
the
their
cost
sub
of
increase.
Yep.
sub increase?
Sub-
Yep.
sub cost
When does that
increase.
go live? Or is it already
next
live?
next month, I think.
Yeah, I think end of the month.
What a wild thing to do.
Hey, we're gonna jack the prices up 20%.
Kimberly makes a good point. Thinking of the challenge models, you said that's a tough Daredevil. So he said, "Tell me, Jason, which models is this an easy color scheme for?"
Well, it's an easy color scheme on any model that doesn't have a presupposed or
Well, that's true.
pre-expected
That's
color scheme, right? Daredevil, we just listed all the colors Daredevil's ever been that people would recognize Daredevil by, and none of them are the challenge colors.
Oh, the 11th of this month is the sub increase day.
Oh, is it that quick? Like next week? Wow.
Dang.
That's kind
I love how they told everybody that auto renewals will just happen at the new rate. You won't even have to change it.
Isn't that insane?
That doesn't seem right at all.
yeah.
Well, Netflix and stuff have done that in the past as well.
They've notified everybody and said, if you choose to do
Yeah, they do
nothing, it's
notify.
fine. Your renewal will just happen at the new rate.
They do a good job of making sure you see it. Jen, can you do me a huge favor?
Mhm.
Can you pull up a picture of this guy? 'Cause I don't really remember. I know that his colors are like vaguely like yellow ochre colors and like some burnt like browns and stuff like
Do we
that.
not have any
I already
paper
forgot
towels
his
in
name. So
Craven the Hunter.
Craven.
Kraven. Yeah, there you go. Isn't it? Oh, there we go.
They're all real people. Miniature.
Yeah, just type in the MCP.
There we go. That one.
The one that's second in from the top, on the top. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah, easy. Easy. No problemo.
Alexei Kravenov. Is that his name?
Sure. Yeah.
Why not? That
Why
sounds
not?
Good.
Sounds great.
No idea the Daredevil's head was so much bigger than Craven's head.
Yeah, they are quite a large noggin.
Read the terms and conditions half the time. They don't have to notify you of that stuff. They do stuff. They do.
Did you hear my joke?
No,
to give
I
their
you were
customer
far away.
care- No.
Please continue.
Last name is Moorcock.
Oh my gosh.
There was a
Craven.
local
What are you,
DJ.
12?
What are you, 12?
There was a local DJ, radio DJ with
Gosh darn it,
that
Jason.
first name, and his last name he claimed was Moorhead.
What's this?
A local radio DJ
Yeah. Yeah,
with that
Craven.
first name and his
Yeah.
last name. He said his last name was Moorhead.
Yeah, exactly. Liars.
Are they lying?
Oh, yes. Unless they have really horrible parents, which some people do. So
They put Cheez-Its into Taco Bell, and I don't know how to feel about this. What?
yeah, there's like some sort of Cheez-It taco burrito thing. It's horrible. What are they trying to do? Kill everybody? Yes.
Understand. Cheez-Its would get soggy.
Cheez-Its don't even come off as slightly Mexican food.
Well,
Not
that too.
that Taco Bell is Mexican
Not
food,
that
but
Taco Bell is Mexican food.
at least they try to make it feel like a taco.
T. Schmidt said, Jason, why brush priming? Baby J can't share?
Because I'm testing product. Duh.
Duh. You know Jason likes to do that.
Usually you guys and gals get more excited than this about new products that you get to see.
Yeah, what the heck, chat?
I just one layer.
I think they know by now that just because they see you use something doesn't mean that they're going to get it anytime soon.
Also true.
So it's tough to get excited.
Also true.
There are really parents in this world that name their kids like Mike Roch and stuff.
Mike Roch?
Mike Roch.
With a last
had a
name like
teacher
Roch.
whose name had a teacher whose name, dead serious, was Harry Dick Crack.
What? No. You people are lying to us.
Hoopster said, I know a woman who took her husband's last name in marriage. She's Anita Hiscock now. Yes, I'm 100% serious.
Lying.
Tree Beard, yes, we have our challenge review today.
Why
This
do
will be
you
new
people
for me
lie
'cause
to
I haven't
us?
seen
thought we were
any of these.
friends.
What?
So this will be new for me because I have not seen any of these.
What did Jason say?
I said, why are they lying to us? I thought we were friends.
No. Man, the sass here. I was on mute while on the phone with insurance. Well, that does not sound fun.
Shouldn't you put
and
them
I
on
have
mute
to do
while you
that
listen to us?
tomorrow.
That sounds way more fun.
Yes. Most definitely. I mean, I'm not going to lie. That's a really good.
That looks really good.
That's a really good one coat. Got a couple of spots like I got to go back where the detail, like under the neck, where there's a gap. I just didn't get the brush in there, but yeah, it's just little bitty pin pricks. It's not. I like it.
Game delay. I do generally know a Chris P. Bacon, and you can Google him.
I think that's going to make a lot of people very happy.
Now, when can I buy it?
I like it.
Gabe did the slideshow, Treebeard. Jordan was gone.
I did not have access to slideshow things.
Slayer Street, purpose-built brush-on primer.
Is it straight out of the bottle or diluted in any way?
Straight out of the bottle.
Saint Liquor went to school with someone named Brighton Peachy. Cute.
Were they bright and peachy?
Oh, they're probably cantankerous and got a nice shot of the back of your head there, Big J.
Nope. That's pretty too.
Big line of storms that rolled through a couple weeks ago dropped a limb on my mom's house. Much waiting and paperwork later, I can finally file that claim. Tell me about it.
Dropped a what?
A tree branch,
Oh, a limb. Got it.
tree limb.
I have this.
Gross.
They're not that bad actually.
Fruit flavored, like weird rubber looking thing. I can't
I
ever remember
never
which one I like,
Liked fruit snack, like fruit roll-ups or anything like that.
but like
Blech.
compressed into a brick.
Ugh,
Yeah.
That looks so disgusting.
Definitely doesn't look great.
Will the old primer brush on like that?
What's that?
I mean, you can use the old primer to brush on.
It doesn't.
This is different.
Yeah, it doesn't paint on quite
No.
as smoothly
Yeah,
as
this
this.
was like super fast and smooth.
Yeah, we started looking at the formula as a purpose-built brush-on primer for things like starter kits where we can offer brush, primer, paints, because then we can really say, okay, now you've got a good solution all in one. Whereas everything else is like, oh, you have to prime the model. Where do I get that? Well, you either buy an airbrush and buy a primer, or you go buy a rattle can from the hardware store that's going to suck. So,
Here's some more things.
I
for
mean,
you.
our current
future.
primer, you can brush it on,
was it? Oh, just like
but
touch
this
all
is
the-
These are
something
the-
totally
the-
different.
the-
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can brush on the airbrush primer, but it's going to take you like 3 coats. The
Yeah.
first coat is going to be fairly milky. Right? Can we save this? Are you using this picture?
I'm good now. You're good.
You don't need it anymore?
Don't.
I'll do this. Yeah, you should be able to see how smooth that went on. That's 1 coat.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, that's really good.
And then I touched a couple of spots where it was like up under the ledge of his head and neck and right under his belt where I had missed. But I mean, you can see getting pretty good coverage. You can see I got a little thin on the end of the brush stroke right there. There's a little bit of the blue, but that's still good prime.
That's just
I
one
missed this-
coat, yeah.
Missed a spot right there. But yeah, for one coat prime, I would call that very, very good. Missed a little bit on his knuckle there. Just one coat, X-Renium. Will the brush-on primer come in fun colors like dark purple or burnt orange? I mean, it could. But at first, we're really only worried about white, black, and gray. If you're trying to do, like, fancy colored primers, I mean, I guess we could make them in the brush-on, too. We'll have to see how it sells. You can not prime
Marvel
and be a true
United
beginner.
file needs.
Vile Needs, that's from Marvel United. Oh yeah, I was painting skulls, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
There's no brush strokes. Jason, what black magic have you brewed up for this?
Brush on primer is the black magic.
X-Ray, we kind of know what we're doing around here. It lays super flat. Takes a little bit longer to dry. Just because the amount of material that you're putting on with the brush versus an airbrush in one coat. But that's pretty darn good right there. I'll give it a lot of cure time before I start painting on it.
Ismail, I think just the one. I think this is a new one.
It's a new model. Nick Pie, you want clear primer? No. Sorry. Oh, varnish. Just use matte varnish. Which is also on its way to production, so should be good.
Yay.
Should be good. What was I doing? Oh yeah, painting skulls. Duh.
One prime so far. Let's see by the end of the week. Well, that's only tomorrow, so
It
The
turns out
odds
there's
are-
only
the
one
odds are
more
pretty
day of
good.
that.
that it's gonna just be the one.
Since we were discussing colors, I would like to re-ask for plaid.
No, you're not allowed.
We weren't. That's not what we were doing. The answer is no.
You guys already know.
It's already on the schedule, folks.
2073. If you keep asking, we're gonna keep pushing it out. Oh. Tim the Sorcerer, hello.
Hey, Christopher. They're asking for plaid again. Cut, cut.
Hey, Christopher. Is the compressor still on? Just go ahead and turn it back on. Yeah. No. God, that was a joke.
You told him to turn it on.
Told him to turn it on.
What the heck do you want?
I meant it as a joke just to annoy them and for them to not actually do it because I'm very clearly not using an airbrush. But yeah.
That's not how jokes work, Jordan.
Well, it's kind of a joke now because now
I mean, it's a joke now that they're gone because
Yeah.
you played a joke on them.
I did, yeah.
But you don't tell the people you're playing a joke on that it's a joke. You don't really have to do it.
Kimberly said, "Oh no, this paint they will never actually make, and that will come out when I'm 95. Might get delayed. What will I do?"
Apparently, ask for it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Once more with emphasis. Mm-mm-mm. It's amazing how the different how different the temperature is now that I'm back. I felt like when I left, the temperature was like pretty hot, but like normal. And I got back and I'm like,
It got real hot real
it's
quick.
summer.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, this morning, you know, when I was driving here, it was 95 already,
Uh huh.
which is insane. It was like 8:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, last night, letting the dog out at like 11:30
Yeah.
before I go to bed, and it was still like 90. Getting to be that time of the year.
It is.
Good point. Regarding the compressor, but it's Baby J. Repriming immediately is like a thing for Chris to assume.
Wow. Now I'm gonna never reprime anything ever again. I'll
Glad
just make
pink is
somebody
our
else
war
do it.
cry. Philip said, Jordan, I will reprime all your models for you.
Thank you.
Well, do you
Beware,
want
get
that though?
beware of Jason. He may.
Do you want that?
have
Because
things to say about
I
that.
foresee now Philip coming in and just priming, just starting to prime things.
I'd
Because
love
you
to see
said that
him
he would
try.
love that you would love that.
He's just like, okay, this one, this one, this one, now this one.
See, look now, with or without your permission.
Doing this one.
See,
Now it's this one.
yep, that's
goodbye to
right. You
Thanos.
heard him. Thanos is ready for a new coat.
Say goodbye to Thanos.
He just
Philip's
quickly
like,
agreed.
shh. Hello, 'tis I, regular normal viewer person. Am happy to be here. Go Earth Sports.
Oh,
Uh,
Mike, is that you?
I feel like all we do is say, "This is Mike.
This has got to be Mike.
This has got to be Mike."
Got to be Mike. Go Earth Sports.
Go Earth Sports.
Cannibalistic Zombie said, I'm honestly stoked about the current month challenge. It's some of my first non-metallic metal that I'm doing, and I'm doing both steel and copper. Ooh. Very
Awesome.
cool. Simon Meyer. Being from Buffalo, I love Arizona. Don't get me wrong, the fall is in Western New York is unmatched, but I love Arizona weather. Well, we got lots of it, so come on.
hey, you can
out
take
and
some
enjoy
from
it.
us. You know, we can enjoy a little bit more of cooler, fairer weather when it's not 115 degrees outside.
Thanos looking really in need of a prime. New username who just said that no, not the same as Regnum Zero. I'm still me.
Okay, so which one of those names was on Twitch?
The other one.
See?
Yeah.
7 days.
I'm
Like,
still
change
convinced
my
that Mike was
YouTube
like 6
username
different Twitch
again.
names yesterday.
No, 7 days. So I can change my YouTube username again. He said.
Why'd you change it in the first place? What happened?
Yeah, jokes. We thought it would get him. It's like a get out of jail free pass because
Yeah.
we were like, Mike, you can't buy anything else. So now his new name, Who Dis? He
Yeah,
doesn't know who
it's
Mike
a lot.
is.
It's a lot more to say. So we just say Mike.
Sounds like you might as well just go back to Mike. You've been caught. The trick isn't working. Back to the drawing board.
What was the one yesterday? Definitely not MD or something like that.
Yeah, I think so, actually.
The official Henry Cavill.
That was good.
Official Henry Cavill, followed up by official Keanu Reeves.
Official Keanu Reeves.
Followed by the official Jordan Lamb.
Yeah, then there was the official Jordan Lamb.
That's right. Yeah.
That
Haven't
was
seen
Gabe,
him for a
though.
while.
Was that was Gabe, wasn't
It
it?
was Gabe, yeah. Sneaky bugger.
You should have called Twitch police on him.
Yeah, how dare he steal my
I am
moniker?
the official Jordan Lamb.
I've got
This is
passports and everything
An
too.
imposter.
This person is impersonating me in a public setting. I demand that you take down his channel.
No one said that to me. My Twitch username was, and this is on Twitch, so I think this is Mike, right? My Twitch username was originally MB5661 for years. Then it became definitely not. Now I am this as of yesterday.
Children.
I don't know who's who anymore.
Well, I'm definitely a mechanized imposter. Thank you, mechanized imposter.
I'm Jason,
Yeah, I'm Jason.
sometimes known as Slow Fuse. But that's been a long time.
People still call you Slow Fuse from time to
From
time.
time to time. They do.
There are those whom still know you as Slow Fuse.
It's still me, Game Delay, Esquire, small town paint lawyer.
Game Delay represented the real life Breaking Bad guy.
Wait, actually?
Yeah. You got him off the hook by arguing, I mean, Judge, what really is meth if not just simple household cooking and cleaning items?
I see. A flawless logic.
Yes.
How could the judge not acquit?
He actually stood up and said exactly that. If the gloves don't fit, must acquit.
Yep.
I saw that on the news and it worked.
General Ginkgo said, I've been General Ginkgo for so long, I sometimes forget why I'm that.
Yeah.
Like, where'd
Well.
this name come from?
I don't remember why I have this name.
Sean O'John said, I love how the red is all around all of the dangerous and vulnerable spots. Shoot here.
Yeah. Target. Target.
Your Honor, without meth, Congress couldn't function.
Not wrong.
I do want to say I have screenshot proof of the permission I was given yesterday. Game delay, I'm covered, right? What permission were you given yesterday?
Oh, I know. But I am sworn to secrecy.
Need another Cora visit? Well, we dropped Cora off this morning for her summer camp,
Uh-oh.
and it was very sad for me.
Jen took it rougher than the
I
dog.
did.
Cora
She
didn't even
know.
look back over her shoulder
She
as I knew
didn't
she wouldn't.
know.
Like, as soon as we got in there and handed the leash over to the girl, and Cora was like, smells, dogs, fun, toys. I was like trying to give her a pet to tell her goodbye, and she didn't even pay attention to me.
Yeah.
Didn't even pay attention. She was
It's
like,
ready.
later, nerds.
I bet you she doesn't know that you guys are going to be gone for an extended period of time.
Right now, she probably doesn't even know who we are.
Right now she's fine because like she's alone all day anyway at home. So being apart from us right now is not.
She's going to sleep good for a month. Lazy bones.
Lazy bones.
She didn't get this much attention in a year.
Yeah, she'll probably be pretty worn out. A lot
When-
of work
When do you guys pick her back up?
next week, Thursday.
Next Thursday.
It's 1 week, yeah. Ghost Hunter is Ghost Hunter because Yahoo gave me the screen name and I took the vowels out and added the underscore. Uh-oh. Do I need to go into Discord? Do I need to monitor what's happening over there?
Always.
You have to ask. The answer is always yes.
Yeah. No, nothing cool is happening in Discord, but also probably no reason. Nope. Okay. All right. Mom's heading over there.
Uh-oh. Children, what have you done?
I'm a little behind on Discord. I don't know what.
On a challenge review day 2? You guys must really be hurting for a punishment.
Cruising for a bruising.
Cruising or a bruising. I'll turn this Discord server around. Amazing.
Discord is the apocalypse. Apocalyptic. Oh, jeez. It's like I swear I didn't do it. What am I missing?
Whatever it wasn't me, I promise, etc., etc., etc. I'm not responsible for all the bad things happening.
That's the first person I look at.
Me?
Well, definitely you, yes.
Oh, main chat last night. All the stuff I was like, I thought you just posted something now, so I was skipping all the stuff from last night.
Paint his little teeth. He's got little itty bitty teeth in here.
So I'm assuming Mike's name in Discord is image not found.
Yes. That
Of
is in
course.
fact correct.
Yeah.
Jen's like, I know this to be true.
Why, what did he do?
We're leaving town, so I don't know. I don't know who's gonna handle all that.
What's the matter?
Something involving a laser, perhaps?
Nice. We have a Fresnel lens delivery.
Imminent, yeah.
Nice. We're going to shoot a video of us building this thing at the back of the shop
I cannot wait.
and pointing it at the...
Jen, don't encourage him. Jeez. That was the look that I just
Maybe
got.
have a little bit of time to recover from the trauma of having our building almost burned down before we do anything like this, please.
Well, we'll have the folks over at the fire department on speed dial this time.
Can you maybe go to just the big park across the street and do this? Stay far, far away from me.
We could do it right in front of the fire department.
I
In the
don't
middle of
think
the road.
That's a great idea.
Well,
I think that
they'd be right there. I'm sure they would appreciate not having to travel.
There's no
particularly
fun
far.
in pointing a death laser at something that's flammable. We're going to point it at things that are not flammable and make them burn.
Aren't things mostly flammable at a certain point?
Most things, yes.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure most things you can light on fire at a certain temperature.
Not everything burns.
Correct.
Everything melts.
Everything does melt. We can get there if we try.
I just want to crack a rock in half. I was very impressed by that whole thing.
I'm excited to see that. Also, maybe a miniature, slice a miniature in half.
Yes.
I'm on board for this.
Will it death ray?
Instead of repainting my miniatures, I can just death ray them. This is great.
You were not given permission by me.
You may not have been here at the time. What's the most exciting thing you're looking forward to, either lighting on fire or melting in half?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I just said rock. Like
Rock?
a big rock. Like a big piece of concrete. I'm a destructive kid. I need destructive kid stuff.
We've got a broken chair we can melt in half. Oh, by the way, Gabe, I don't know if you're here or not. Hopefully you are. How much time do we need to allocate to this submissions for the monthly challenge? Normally I would have a better idea given that I put it together. But there could be like 100 submissions for all I know.
I think there's quite a few.
There have been more and more and more of late.
24 slides.
That's
Quite a
actually
few.
it's a little less than last month, I think. But we had like 35, 38 last month. It was crazy. I forgot how much I enjoyed painting these models. It's been a while since I painted an MCP model. They're just fun. What prompted you to paint this guy, Jason?
Somebody, and I can't remember who, but somebody in chat had asked us when we were done if we could go back to painting like a Battletech miniature. Somebody that had backed the Kickstarter and was looking to get some good info going on how to make Battletech miniatures look good. And I said I would go back and do that. That was when I was, I think it was when I was working on Usheron.
That sounds right.
And then I had to paint the Bold Sense of Humor, obviously. But yeah, so then I was like, okay, well, next.
Back to good old faithful Battletech. Battletech was very popular in UK, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of people very excited about it.
face that you're painting? It
It's a
looks
skull.
like a clown.
He's painting a skull.
They're the little skulls. The red hair, I see what you're saying. It looks like he's got like a red afro.
Like a white clown makeup and a red clown.
Yeah,
hair.
the logo for the Grey Death is the skull in the red field. Good enough for government work. On a teeny tiny shoulder plate.
This is a clan mech, right?
What's that?
This is a clan mech, right?
Clan Assault, yeah. The Regent. As someone who lands solidly on the round side of the round versus boxy, I have unfair thoughts about how to make BattleTech makes look. You have unfair thoughts?
Probably involving a lot of blow this mech up because it looks like poop.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of all the round. Back of your head again.
God dang it. I'm
You
used
ain't
to
been gone long enough to forget how to do it.
Yeah, but I'm used to sitting at a table and painting for the last week, so I'm like used to digging my head over there.
But you've been standing for more than a year.
I forget things very easily. Have you met me? Don't answer that.
I want
About to do you want?
Payne's Gray, baby. Payne's Gray and white blue.
Valney said, will the white and black primer mix and not mess up the science in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It looks great.
I love that comment. Well, it mix up the science. It's a really fun way of saying
Yeah, the
that.
primers, you can do white and black together. You can do black and the gray, or white and the gray to make the gray lighter. Have at it. Doc Brown's house is 5 minutes away from you? Really? That's interesting.
Your pint
I
is
thought
the
all that
truth.
was at Universal Studios.
Hmm?
I thought all the Back to the Future stuff was on Universal Studios lot. I didn't know it was a real place.
I mean, they really went back in time, babe.
What?
It was a documentary. Marty saved the future from that idiot that was trying to be president. Was he going for president or like governor? Mayor? The goofy guy? I mean, they were all goofy. Doesn't really define much, does it?
Was that in one of the sequels?
Hmm.
I
Huh?
don't remember that in the main one.
What's that?
Was that in one of the sequels?
That was one of the sequels, yeah.
Okay.
The goofy guy who was the bully.
Oh, Biff.
Is like running for office.
McSalty, your mom went to high school with Marty McFly.
Yearbook or it didn't happen.
Biff wasn't running for any office. I don't remember. I only remember the first one. Can you just add regular Pro Acryl paint to the white primer? Does that work?
Can you add regular to do what? To change the primer to a different color? Is that your goal? The
Wait, so-
answer there is no, because you're thinning the polyurethane out, and the polyurethane is the part that makes the primer act like a primer and do what you want it to do. So you don't want to thin it with non-primers. That includes water. You don't thin the primer at all. You can mix it with other of our primer colors, but the polyurethane in the regular paints is much different.
Max Salty, do you mean that she really went to high school with Michael J. Fox?
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Kind of neat.
Walking Harder wants to know what color you guys think you use the least.
What color I use the least?
Yeah.
It's funny because one of the colors that I would have said for that is a color that I used a ton while I was out of town.
Parker went to the same elementary school as Michael J. Fox, but not at the same time.
It's hard because there's a lot of colors that I use all the time, and then the rest of the colors in the range I kind of just pull whenever the project is suited for them. Because there's some like because you have a lot of like neutral colors or like browns that you'll use very often because browns are just kind of in a lot of things. Same thing with like reds and greens a lot of the time. I would say like some of the more like, but yeah, because I would say something like faded plum, but like if I'm painting purple, there's probably a little bit of faded plum in there. And even potentially like the pinks I would use in that as well. Pinks definitely are incorporated into a lot of skin tones or reds. Like, it's hard to say that there's colors that I just like don't use that often. It's easier to tell you what colors I use the most often.
Gates of Paint has a question. What would be the best colors to do molten metal, as in a sword on an anvil?
Pretty much the same colors that you would use for fire, except you're gonna keep it more towards the orangey, red side, because if it's to the point where it's white hot, it's melted, pretty much. So
most metals get like cherry red.
Yeah.
When they're at that point, especially like at a blacksmithing forge, you're trying to get things to that cherry red.
Yeah, you want them to be moldable but not melted. By the time they're melted, they tend to be more of like a molten yellowy orange. Hey, look, almost 3 o'clock, and the light just poof.
Did it?
Yeah, it just did the thing.
Jess said, would mixing an ink work to shade the primer? Inks are different than paint, right?
You're still thinning the poly. You're putting something else in between the molecules of polyurethane, which is a no-no if you still want it to be a primer. Now, what you can do, which you might as well just use paint at this point, though, prime and then put the color down on top of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. The primer being a color is interesting, but it is not by any means a necessary thing. As a matter of fact, it can cause more problems than it's worth in a lot of cases, so we typically don't worry about the color. We have, obviously a camo green and a black-brown primer that work really well, but if you're trying to make like a orange primer for something, then you're better suited to do a coat of white primer or gray primer and then just do orange on top of it. Because remember what the primer is for. The primer is to give you tooth for the rest of what you're painting, because the model plastic itself does not have a good tooth. It's usually fairly smooth, waxy surface. Just putting color on top of it doesn't give you a good adhesion layer on that first layer. So primer has more polyurethane. When it dries, it's a stronger shell, so it has better adhesion for the next layers of paint. Our primers are very matte finish. You know, we just went through and did the tested the new brush on primer, and so it's a really high matte finish that then gives it more tooth at a microscopic level for the paint that you put on next to grab onto it. Because a matte finish surface has what we call tooth, right? It has little ridges in it. It's not doesn't lay flat and smooth. That would be gloss. And so when you do that, you know, the primer has a function, right, beyond just being a color. Having a colored primer, in a lot of cases, can defeat that whole purpose because it really just is paint, right? And it forgoes the solvent or the resin part of it that really makes it a primer. Not all of them, right? What's different about the brush-on primer? You answered your own question. Walking harder. It brushes on. It's made specifically to brush on in one coat. This is one coat of primer on a Marvel United blue model, right?
Could it go through the airbrush?
No.
No.
No, it cannot be airbrushed.
Very clear about that on the label.
Yeah. No, it will be defined on the label that you cannot use it in an airbrush. Not for use in airbrush. We make an airbrush primer, which can be brushed on, but the first coat when you put it on is very milky, weird looking, and it throws a bunch of people off. It can cause them to do, you know, like want to throw more primer at it. And when you do that, then you build texture. So we wanted to develop a true brush-on primer. Like, that's all it is. And it can be sold in small bottles is the whole goal. So you'll buy it in the smaller bottles for traveling with if you go to shows. That way you don't have to worry about finding a rattle can or an airbrush. You can just brush it on. And as you can see, it's perfect. So, and we've got white. We'll do white, gray, black to start. Our biggest sellers. You're going to say the normal primer brushes on just fine. This is 100 times better than the normal. It's meant for people that don't have I mean, it's meant for everybody, but it's really targeted towards people that might be painting their first models and don't have all these tools. So if we were to do like starter kits, you've got a primer in there, black primer, and then, you know, colors and a brush. So you can really get started and do the whole thing, right? But it's also a very useful tool for someone like myself who might go to a show and find a model at a show I really want to paint at the booth, and I get the model, and now I got to figure out how to prime it, right? And so rather than go borrow a spray can from somebody or try to find an airbrush rig or any of that, I can just literally bust out my 25 ml bottle of primer, and boom, I'm done.
So Game Delay will have to be very specific on the label, as I was saying, that we are not responsible for you not listening.
No, he doesn't listen to me. Fido, you can definitely brush on the regular primer. I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm saying that if we were to gear the regular primer formula to people who have never painted models, it would cause us customer service issues because it doesn't act like paint. For those of us that have been painting, we know how to work around that. You know that when the primer goes on, it's fairly thin. You do one layer, you let it dry, you do another layer, and then you're fine, right? But for a new painter, think about it from a brain of someone who's just getting interested in this, comes and watches a show, buys a game, a board game with some cool models in it, and sees people painting, and really wants to get started. The prime layer is super important, right? But it's not this. It doesn't work like normal painting because you either have to go buy a rattle can, and that's a complete other story. Have an airbrush, which that person probably won't have, or have the knowledge of using, or want to spend that money, right? Or try to just brush it on as you find it, but it's not going to act like any of the other paints, and you'll think you're doing something wrong. We always try to build the product with the end user that it's targeted to in mind, as opposed to just building the product and then trying to teach people everything. We do that with some of our high-end products, right? But we prefer to miss as many of those conversations as possible. If you didn't listen, you couldn't be so precisely wrong. Oh, attorneys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick Pyatt will not be available in large sizes. It's going to be, it is going to be one of the most expensive paints we make, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, the brush on primer, the amount of poly that we've got in it to make a really strong coat to it is going to be up there with like metallic medium. So it'll probably be about $6 a bottle.
That's not too bad.
No, I mean, it's not game changing, but it is per volume more expensive than the airbrush primer. Yeah.
You want to start on this challenge?
I think it's probably a good time.
Yeah.
And we can always go back to painting once we're through.
If we finish, yep.
Post alpaca lipstick.
Right.
Alpaca lipstick.
I love that.
we got
I'm
here?
so happy we came up with
What
that.
color
silly-
lipstick does an alpaca wear? Does it match like their fur? What do they do? Go for high contrast?
High contrast.
High contrast?
Ruby red.
Ruby red. And pumps. Alpaca pumps.
Alpaca pumps.
Alpaca pumps and alpaca lipstick. Mike's got it. Aren't they the same?
Post alpaca lipstick challenge.
That was me being a brat. They're
May
not the same
20,
thing, but they
24.
are. You forget, we have an attorney.
I have not seen any of these. I'm excited.
Technically, I don't know if we have an attorney right now or not. We have somebody who is technically the attorney of record for our trademarks, but he may be being fired very soon.
Aroro. All right. Post apocalyptic. Squirrel's Axe. First off, welcome. This is the first time I think you've ever done one of our challenges. So welcome. This is very cool.
Or it's Mike, and he changed his name.
What's the stuff on the base?
Like skulls.
Yeah, it looks like skulls or tyrannid parts.
Skulls
maybe.
and bones and
Yeah.
the bodies of the defeated.
Gross.
I like it.
They look slimy.
They do look slimy.
Definitely a destroyed wasteland.
Yeah.
If without any, but that's pretty much 40K.
True. I like those colors. None of these are me. I did not submit. Well,
Robot house.
nice. I like this.
That one's
Robot
cool.
house. I like the subtle weathering that feels kind of like it's a little beat up, but not like super duper messed up. Kind of hard to tell from the size of the photos. But this looks really cool. I love these designs for the like chaos. I forget what they're called. The
War
the,
dogs or whatever they call them.
Yeah, the mini titans or the mini knights. I
Yeah.
should say. Very cool. Whoa,
Ooh,
Bakamaru.
Now this
This
I like
is
it.
post alpaca lipstick.
this is
New
post
California.
apocalyptic.
The other
Like
ones
the
have just
flag.
presupposed that 40K is apocalyptic, but it is not the post alpaca lipstick we were looking for.
Yeah.
This is nice and dusty.
Yeah, this especially with like the new California
I like
Republic
I
sign
like
on the
flag.
back.
Yeah, that's
I love
really
it.
The
cool.
flag is bitching. Yeah, this is the feel I was
Don't
going for.
miss.
I love it because he's got like a 6-shooter. Got a
It does,
revolver.
Yeah.
Old
Don't
style
miss.
6-shooter revolver.
LAPD.
LAPD.
Oh, nice.
Riot. I
Yeah,
love
definitely.
this.
Definitely. Even if the model hadn't been, like if it had been intended for like some sci-fi game or something,
Mhm.
and just with the flag and like the writing on the armor and the helmet, the don't miss on the helmet. Really cool.
I like how the pants have that like really crusty like
Mm-hmm.
you know that when you look at a pair of denim jeans that are just crusty and old and like
Yeah.
nasty. This is what they look
These like walk through mud that's then
Yeah,
dried.
The dust in the bottom.
like. Exactly.
Looks good.
Looks good.
General Genko
Ooh.
with an excellent model for the challenge.
Yeah, also like the big bad from like Mad Max or something, right? Could be this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like his right leg is like
I like the chicken wire feet looking thing.
what is he holding in his left hand?
Like a bandana or a
Oh, it
piece
looks
of
like,
cloth or something.
like a weird big hunk of meat or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's like a piece of cloth or a flag that he's stolen from the enemy. He's captured the flag. Yeah, I do like the leg brace on that guy. That's pretty cool.
Walking harder. I think a gas mask is mandatory for the apocalypse.
It's
feels
true.
feels like it.
They do feel more post-apocalyptic.
What's a great way to make your model look immediately more
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic? Slap
Gas
a gas
mask.
mask.
Yeah.
That looks good.
He's screaming, "I cleaned your car!"
Nice.
Oh, another good
Cool.
one.
I like another one with 6 shooters.
Yep. I love it.
Another focal point of the apocalypse. Also is wearing a gas mask.
Wearing a gas mask. What is the?
Under the skull
Yeah.
helmet.
Yeah, it's
like
actually a
some sorta-
skull helmet. This model became way cooler once I realized that it was like actually a face that was turned down and the helmet was the skull was on top of the head.
Like an animal skull?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
deer skull or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
some sort of irradiated wasteland deer.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool model.
This is very neat. I like the little cactuses. Great. What
Uh,
on earth is this?
What's that?
General Ginkgo, you're fired.
What's the joke? I don't get the joke. What's the joke? That's like a clay model you made?
I don't understand.
Gabe, why is this in here?
Gabe?
Alpaca lipstick? Is this alpaca lipstick?
Oh, this is the alpaca lipstick.
Oh,
Mm.
alpaca lipstick. Okay.
I
don't get it, but okay. It's all right. A lot of these I don't understand.
Is that an
That's fine.
alpaca head? It's like lipstick tube, but the black part is the tube that you twist, and the alpaca head came up out of it as the red lipstick. I think that's what the goal was.
Maybe.
I think that's what the goal was.
Okay.
Because the black portion is sculpted like the other just quick clay sculpt of a cylinder.
Yeah.
So I think that's the idea, is that we're supposed to think that you twisted that and an
Gotcha.
alpaca head
Gotcha.
came up out of it,
Gotcha.
right, as lipstick. I'm getting it now.
All right.
I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
Okay. Ooh,
This is very cool.
that's neat.
The glowy bottle wins.
That's
Yep.
cool.
I am a fan
That
of the glowy bottle.
Yeah, the glowy
And-
bottle is super cool.
And
Bit of freehand on the labels.
is it
Love
Steel Legion, Steel, whatever it is, Brotherhood of Steel?
Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel, I think.
Those suits always are very well recognized.
Iconic, you
Is
might
this,
say.
metallic paint?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That I mean the
If it's not,
barrel is really
kudos.
really good. It looks really cool.
Yeah, the rusty metal, but the glowy bottle, the Nuka-Cola,
Brotherhood of Steel.
the whole Fallout vibe is really good. Yeah, Brotherhood of Steel looks really good, Mingy.
This is what soda does to you, kids.
this is awesome.
Yeah, the glow is really really.
Looks like they
I like
used.
it. Ooh.
Whoa.
What's that?
I don't know, but it wins.
Is that a cat?
This is.
It wins because it's
A
like a pug
dog.
with four
Multiple
arms.
limbs. It's a yeah.
It's a pug.
It's like a
Pug?
pug
It's an alien pug.
with a bull
Alien
pup.
pug.
He's got
That's
it's a
crazy.
bull pup with a bull pup, is what it is. It's a irradiated bull pup with a bull pup.
I'm on board. I'm on board with this.
The toxic ground is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It looks like not the safest place to stand. Like he could have moved a foot left or right and been on solid rock.
I'm gonna be honest. This little guy's already like, look, I got 2 extra arms. What
Yeah.
worse could happen to me?
Yeah, exactly. He's hoping to get an extra pair of legs.
It looks like the pug peed all over the floor and is proudly standing over it.
Oh, that could be
I mean,
too,
that's like
right?
some
Marked
really
his territory.
Captain
neon-
Morganing on
neon
top of it.
pee.
Territory marked. Yeah, boots, cats, boots, bull pup.
Bullpup.
Hey,
Ooh,
hey!
I know
nice.
her.
This person gets it. That's bingo.
Mr. Mo.
The Wasteland Huntress.
Very cool. I like the fallen over "Don't walk here" sign with the person who's very
Oh, yeah.
clearly walking.
Oh, yeah.
That's neat.
Do not walk here. I shall be walking. The eye is cool,
Mo,
nice
I
and
like
glowy.
Her, pink hair.
Yeah, pink mohawk, always good choice.
Ooh, what's
It
that?
it makes you a little concerned sometimes what they're using to dye their hair, because I feel like it's probably pretty hard to find.
Like there's not like Manic Panic
The
on the
post-
shelf in the wasteland.
post-apocalypse.
Yeah, like
Maybe that's
What
just
do
what
you-
happens.
I mean,
Like we're all just gonna have
Stress-
hot pink hair in the
stress makes
your hair
at the
pink.
aftermath.
that's funny to think
Yeah.
about.
It's the way UV is going to react through the toxic cloud.
Yeah.
We'll just
Makes
pick
everybody's hair
depending
purple.
upon the
Hair,
pigmentation
crazy
in your
neon
original
color.
hair will determine what color hair you
Oh
get.
my
Yeah.
gosh, that's funny.
There's
I like
canon
that.
now.
Nice, I like this. All
This is
sorts of
crazy.
weird
He's got
stuff.
like a tire tread as a shoulder pad on the left arm. This guy's got all sorts of crazy wonky stuff tied to him for armor.
I like
I like
the
it. Like a
the like
pickaxe.
gladiator helmet
Yeah, it's
type
like he
looking
picked up
thing.
all kinds of stuff and used it for protection.
Yeah, it looks like it has like a coal-fired engine on the back,
Oh, yeah,
It does, yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's like a oven, like a heater.
I like
a
that the
pellet
door's kind
heater.
of like hanging off too.
Yeah, like a pellet heater on the back that maybe generates steam. He's got
Like,
steam-powered power fist.
Like your Santa.
Yeah, the Santa was belly
Yeah.
was fueled by a coal stove. in his belly. Oh, people can't see.
They
it.
can't see it.
Oh, we got a diorama?
That's a lot of dudes.
I like it.
This looks like a paintball team.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
does look
say
like
this is like the paintball
Oh my gosh,
apocalypse.
it's so fun.
I love this. Can we get a post-apocalyptic paintball fight? I'm on board with this. Everybody get your best post-apocalyptic wear.
I like
I love it.
the creativity of this one.
Yeah, I love it.
idea of
It literally is the
It's very
post alpaca lipstick paintball fights. They are serious though, because that guy does have a wrecking ball.
He does.
I love how the other guy's using a bow and arrow.
Yeah, the one guy's got a bow and arrow. And this guy's got like a good 40 mil grenade launcher
Yep.
in the
Hazmat
science suit, the hazmat suit.
A lot of paint in that wrecking ball.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very fun.
Yeah, someone used the Rogue Hobby set there. Every color.
Yeah,
That is what that
Plus
says.
I
some.
like it.
Plus some.
Yeast, nice.
Really
Oh.
good paint job on this.
It
Yeah, it's
feels
really
very
nice and
Everything
clean.
Yeah, the
looks
red
very
armor is really
smooth.
clean. Everything
It's
looks really good.
It's almost too clean.
And like the picture is so clear.
It is a very nice picture and a really nice paint job.
I like it. Yeah, great job on the paint job.
Yeah.
And it does, even though it isn't, it's relying on the model for the whole scene. It doesn't really give us a post-apocalyptic vibe. This does fit in with kind of a Fallout type
Mhm.
thing going on, right? Although I think
Needs
this is
niche.
squats.
I think so.
Top 3 paying jobs after the apocalypse: weapons dealer, water purifier, and hairstylist.
And hairstylist, yes.
hmm
Yep.
Rogue Hobbies, every color splat, and the extra colors were mixed. Oh, cannibalistic, that was yours?
hmm
Zombie.
Nice. Now you want to talk to Yeast
Yeast
about taking photos?
Those are really good photos.
Ooh.
Ooh, that one's
Ooh.
cool.
This looks really familiar. What is this from? Wait, this like very much looks like Nazca, but it's not.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's neat. I like the model. The paint job's really good. It gives off that
like it.
that kind of, mainly because of the gun and because I don't recognize the
Nausicaa.
armor, it feels like it could be something, from where we've scrabbled together the pieces that are left to make it all work. Because that
Yeah,
looks
I
like a
like the
one-shot gun. It
Mhm.
doesn't have a magazine.
It's called Nausicaa.
It might be individually top loaded.
It is Nausicaa. The person who painted
Yeah.
it said in the channel, nice.
Yeah,
nice, nice,
Megan,
nice.
Megan the Odd right there. Valley of the Wind by Studio.
Ghibli.
Ghibli.
Yeah, so people had asked if this counted, and they said that it was a little bit further out than post-apocalyptic because the society had started to rebuild, and this
Mhm.
was the society
Yep.
that was living after the apocalypse.
Yep. I
So a
think we
little
actually used it as a
further
reference.
future, like 40K is not post-apocalyptic. I mean, by definition, we assume there was an apocalypse that then gave birth to the 40K universe.
Mhm.
But Mad Max is post-apocalyptic. People haven't figured out what life is like yet.
Yes.
Right? They haven't gotten back to unified societies yet. It's that anarchy in between that we were looking for. But I love this. It fits in. It feels a little more put together with the uniform being well kept and the headdress looking like something that is part of an army, but I like it. The model's really cool. Paint job's really cool.
Yeah, paint job's really
Backwards.
Wait, do you want the other
good.
one?
I did.
Widan.
Ooh.
Nice.
I mean, what's better than Gabos on a John Deere? Well, it's
That's
not a John
cool.
Deere.
I mean, it's.
It's like a Yamatsu or something.
hmm
This is blue, but yes, this tractor is bitching.
I like that one.
I like
That's
the
really
mace
neat.
heads on
I
the,
was about
on
to
the
say.
rims coming out of the center. Very, very
Is
cool.
this like a real model or did
This
It's probably
feels
a
like a
print.
kit bash or a 3D print.
yeah? 'Cause look at even the horn.
Yeah, the model's bitching.
That's really cool. I like it.
Yeah,
The rest,
Widan typically does a lot of prints.
the rest on the back rim isn't.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, really good
Oh,
looking.
yeah.
The tires are great. Paint job's great.
Mm-hmm.
The tire, I mean, it looks like rubber tires. So great job on this one.
Yeah.
I love the Gabo in a gas mask with the Medel Mohawk. hanging out.
I just love them. This
Great.
this has a really good vibe for both post-apocalyptic, and then you put the Gabos in there, and it's very fantasy, sci-fi, 40K proxy for like a grot tank or something. Very, very cool. Yeah, the 50 cal Mandan on the side.
Ooh.
All right, now we're talking.
This also
Weird.
is very cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. This is like an homage to Wizards as well. This feels very Necron 99.
This feels like a riff off of also a character in Nausicaa too, which is really funny. It's not the same.
Very, very cool. Some of these models are amazing.
Treeber did 2.
Cheater.
Weird.
Cheater.
This one's
Why you
me
cheating?
too.
You're fired, Treeber. You're fired.
Cheater.
Too much
Hey,
awesomeness.
what's the little thing in the background? Is that part of it? Is it like a... Oh, yeah, it's like a little robot, drone thing or something. It has like
Is it standing on the big rock thing?
like prop, like little prop hoops so it could like lift off like a drone. Neat. It's a post-apocalyptic chocobo. Yeah, it kind of had that feel, right?
Whoa.
Ooh, what's happening
What
here?
is happening?
Megan, yeah, that was a great piece.
Jason, have you ever wanted a knee rocket?
Yes.
A knee rocket.
Yeah, I would like to have my shin hollowed out so it can be a mortar tube.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, knee and foot. It looks like
This is rad.
like something's coming out of the bottom too.
Can you imagine getting
Well, that's
kneed?
that's the explosive from the rocket taking off.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets propelled up into the air and then the rocket
It's a
launches itself.
recoilless rifle or recoilless bazooka, right?
I want a rocket knee.
Don't do that inside
That's
the
a
house,
bad time
kids.
to get kneed in the crotch. That is for sure.
Yeah.
Don't use this inside the house. Yeah, can you imagine? This guy's serious. This is a really insane model.
That is crazy.
I
Where
want to
do
know
you
what it's
people
from. It's pretty cool.
find
cool.
all
That's
this
crazy.
stuff? It's crazy.
It's impossible to aim. I mean, at the point you're this guy and you could just launch rockets out of your shin, I don't know that you really care where it goes. It's just that way.
This a whole new meaning.
It's
to
to
blowing
heck
out
with
your knee.
everything in that general
That is
direction.
true.
He's his own mortar team. He just lifts his knee, shoves it down in there. Thump.
Zinli. Nice.
Creepy looking.
That's a Necromunda model, right?
Necromunda, yeah.
Orlok?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Knee Rocket Dude is amazing. Oh, here we go.
Jeez. That looks uncomfortable.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah, this
Um,
is Burn Victim.
I was gonna say she got a little burn there.
This is like Two-Face levels of ouch.
It's really cool, though.
That's really cool.
Really neat model.
Well painted too.
Yeah, the face is really good. Like
Really
her
clean,
Hmm.
right?
Her eye looks good.
I like the studded bat thing.
Till that burned flesh. Ugh.
Yeah.
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 Not my cup of tea. Wouldn't want that in my life.
Rough day.
Awesome.
EFH. Oh, these are two different models.
Oh,
Oh, it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, where did the banner go in the second picture?
Oh.
They're different.
Mm-hmm.
they're similar. Like they both have the blue arm.
Is that an earwig?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it. That's a creepy bug looking thing.
Post root apocalypse.
Post root apocalypse.
Oh, this is from Root. Yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, I think I've seen these kind of things where they have like crazy like onion and potatoes growing out of their heads and stuff. Very cool.
Creepy.
I like the splash of color in it though too. Like the blue and the purples that were used were really neat.
What is happening?
Game delay.
Yeah, what is happening, Game Delay? What is this? This is like
That's a
look
big
at the
pile of
weird
bodies.
cherub statue faces
Mm-hmm.
in
I
the
just saw that.
the thing on the back that's like all lit up,
Oh, I see it now.
right?
And it's like grabbing
In
the
the
guy
second picture, I can see that it. Oh, that's creepy.
off of a pile of skeletons.
This is really crazy.
What?
Great concept.
The glow looks really neat.
Okay, so what is the thing in the background? Game Delay.
Is that a biblical angel? Walking Harder asks. Game delay.
Tell us.
Answers must be
Oh
had.
yeah, like the biblically Angel of Death,
Angel of
gotcha. Yeah,
Death.
the biblically correct angels, based on the descriptions, are really horrific in their visionary form. Like people painting pictures of them, you're like, what am I looking? It looks very Cthulhu-esque,
Mm.
right?
Model from Knucklebones.
Knucklebones.
Knucklebones. Very nice.
Game delay again.
Two
What is-
totally
what is
different. These
this?
models couldn't
Yeah.
be more different, Game Delay. Your
What is
paint
the
jobs
big
and your paint style on them
fish
couldn't be more
thing?
different.
Is it a fish? What is that? thing
That
inside?
looks
The bomb.
like
Oh,
the
a bomb.
yeah,
It's like a bomb.
or
I don't
is
know why
or
I
is the
see- I'm
chompy
seeing a
thing
big
from
fish.
Mario?
Yeah, the chompy thing from Mario.
Oh,
That's
no.
what all of these things are,
This
right?
is
Because there's
fun.
the little mushroom dude. There's like a little Donkey Kong thing down on the bottom.
I love the face.
Yeah, like
chain
the
chomp. That's what Schlebby says.
chain chomp.
Chain
They're
Yeah,
called chain chomps, and there's a chain.
Oh, okay. Like a ball and chain kind of thing.
I like the glowiness
Gotcha.
of the
It's a
little
chain
smoke at the
chomp.
bottom.
This is a post-apocalyptic peach kit bash.
Nice.
Mm.
I like it.
Oh, yeah. See, that context totally changes my understanding of this,
I
which
like
is
it.
really cool.
I like it. The bloody bandage. Good job of making everything look weathered. This is good storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
The Koopa with the eye
Ooh,
patch.
That's
Ooh.
neat.
Ooh.
More good storytelling.
Yeah, I
What?
love this.
Yeah, this is great.
This is really cool.
at the grave of her,
Mm-hmm.
I assume.
Presumably.
Fantastic.
Wow.
She's also painted really well too.
Tangent. If you're out there, fantastic
This is-
storytelling here.
This is great. I like this one a lot.
Yeah,
this
for
is
such
really
a small
difficult.
little figure. Great storytelling.
Your son put the night vision goggles. Your night vision goggles?
Oh, up top. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. NVGs around her head. Like it.
This is crazy. And so is this the model? Like,
I think this whole model is the.
it's all,
yeah.
it's meant to be this way
Mm-hmm.
with the girl behind.
Tangent
I
doing
think
it
so.
Borderlands style was the goal. Very nice. Is this model done like this?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
This one wins for saddest hands down. Yeah, I'm with you, Games.
Yeah, very sad.
Oh, that's the last one.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't make it any easier.
Oh,
No.
There's
no,
already
it
been a
does
ton. I'm gonna let you guys pick them all this month.
No.
No. You have to pick as well.
Nope.
All right,
Yep.
we're gonna go back through. I like this one. That one too. It's really difficult.
Yeah, Game Delay killed it. This one and the other one, I have to admit though, the painting style changed so dramatically from this one to the next one.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if it was because Game Delay, you'd have to let us know because your focus on the light source on the other one, your choice in more satiny colors on the other one versus this one. I'd be interested to figure out. Yeah, these are great.
Game Delay said, "I know which 8 or 10 I would pick."
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
All of
Out
them?
of 23.
All of them? This one, just the model gets me. That skin is
Yeah.
just so blah. Like I feel bad for the plastic model.
Yeah. My pick is yes, exactly.
My pick is yes.
Yeah, exactly. That's just a fun model.
That's really cool.
Another good one from Treebeard. I like that one a lot.
I like this one a lot too.
Oh.
Another really good one.
Mm-hmm.
Megan.
You guys don't make it easy.
Now this one has really good storytelling too. This
Yeah.
one
Mhm.
is you want to know more about it, right? Because
Yeah.
this one's like the paintball,
Yeah.
the paintball apocalypse.
I want to know if they're all on the same team or if they are.
I feel like these guys, when you look at their armaments, are like about to raid some other place,
Yeah.
and all the defenders have is paintballs.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Not,
like this is
That
called
actually
lopsided fight.
yeah, I
is
was
what
about to say,
would call this
not a
diorama.
trade-off that I would want to have.
It's like maybe they told you something wrong about us. We didn't bring any paintballs. These are also good. Ah, the bullpup with a bullpup.
Oh gosh,
Oh.
and this one too.
I still don't get that one. Sorry. I appreciate it, but I don't get it.
It's an alpaca head if you look at it. Yeah, this next one's really good too, though.
Oh man,
Oh,
I'm picking this one.
All right, there's Jordan's. Bakamaru.
hold on.
Jordan picks
hold on.
you. Yeah, so many of these are very, very good. And again, remember, for those of you that may be new to the process, our Discord challenges are not painting competitions necessarily. Sometimes, based on the parameters, they may feel like that, but they're really the spirit of the competition. Like this one was, paint something post-apocalyptic and really get the storytelling going.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're looking for here. So there are
And I
some
think-
fantastically painted models here.
Yeah.
That won't fit the criteria the way some of the other ones do. So understand, I'm saying this for the fact that you can be a brand new painter and get along really, really well in these competitions because these are all
We've had
great.
plenty of painters who are very new do really well, just because they had a really strong idea and concept going into the month and executed it really, really well.
Run back through them again.
Yep.
I've washed my hands.
Okay, so Jordan, well, you have to pick two because you were gone last week.
What? Ah,
Um,
what the heck?
General Ginkgo. General Ginkgo did some heavy lifting. The painting's really good. The models are really good. That one with the glow is really good too. That one's so good.
I want to pick this one
All right.
because I like the colors.
Yeah. Very, very colorful.
And I like the idea of it, the story.
It's a great story,
Yeah.
because it makes my brain go into telling the story. Like,
Yeah,
I want to know
exactly.
more about this story, so that's good.
Exactly.
Quantum
Quantum
Cola is
Cola
so
is really
dang
good.
good. I am gonna pick this one.
You do this one?
Jordan stealing all the good ones.
Yeah.
This one's great.
I-
You know.
Yeah, it's not the big thing for this for me is it's not just the model itself, which is a great choice. It's the execution of a lot of the like little bits and bobs of the painting in here, like the subtlety of the rust and
Yeah.
the chipping on the paint, and the dust everywhere feels really, really good. So well executed.
Yeah, very realistic looking.
I think I got to pick that one. That one just gives a very visceral feel to it.
Yeah.
The burn and everything. I know it could be mostly the model, right? But the paint job's good on it. Really clean. I like this one a lot.
Panic Boom.
Not so hard.
Are we all picking two then?
Game delays. Game delays is really good too. That one's
Jen was
awesome.
technically also gone last week.
Well, then I pick this.
Jen's like, I'm gonna go ahead and pick another one.
All right.
All right, Jason, you get one more.
Is that the end?
That's
Yeah.
That's the last one.
Mm. Damn it. 'Cause this I like this one a lot.
This one?
Pick this
I
one.
like this one a lot. But game delays.
Uh-huh.
Flip a coin.
Game delays Mario, Peachy, whatever it is pretty cool too.
just
No, but there's so many other good ones. I gotta draw a line someplace.
All of them?
I can't say all of them, can I?
We've done it before.
No. No.
Yeah, but you can pick more if you want. You
Yes.
don't need to pick all of them, but I think you
You can't
more.
pick all of them, but you have to pick you can pick a lot of them.
No.
Here, how about this? I'll make it easy for you. I'll pick a third one.
No, you don't get to do that. Hmm. Keep going. Back towards the front. Yeah. Ugh. How many of these are so good? Mo killed it. Maverick, just because it's a great model. This one, right?
This is really good. Oh, my hands are tied.
I think I gotta go with Game Delay because of the conversion work. Because the work put in, like, all of these are fantastic. But when I look at, like, the Fallout one and the ones that are more just, you know, like, I picked one that was kind of the mini told the story, but I feel like Game Delays, no, the next one. Yeah. I think the conversion work on this one is what does it.
Is this
Right.
conversion work, or is this just printed this way?
No, he said it was conversion, right? I think he said
He
the
said
night
his-
vision goggles were from something
his
else.
son, the goggles.
Game Delay, is a lot of this conversion stuff, or is this the way it got printed? Gotta be honest with me.
Yeah, gotta tell us the truth.
I'll go hunt it down on my mini factory.
It was Police Peach, and then I made it post-apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
Great paint job. Has a good feel. I like it.
Good job, everyone.
Added the bandages. Yeah,
Cut
that's
up the
good.
Great
That's
skirt,
funny.
the chain chomp, added the bandages, and the NVGs. What's NVG?
Megan, yours was fantastic. So many of these are fantastic.
all
You see why
so
this
good. It was
sucks
really
for us, because every
difficult.
month we're like, can we just pick them all?
Yeah.
So never feel anything but awesome for your entries, because everybody's entries are fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good job, everyone.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. It's cool having the opportunity to like see them fresh for the first time here,
Yeah.
instead of like seeing them when I go create the doc every month.
Mhm.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and then you're already so far ahead of it that
Yeah.
Thank you all for participating. Got a Mike that got delivery today. Yeah, Monument Sale Minis just got delivered, and you got a stamped box. There were only like 3 or 4 stamped boxes because the stamp didn't work so great on the boxes. So you should keep that. It's a collector's item.
Oh dang. Look at that.
See the stamp?
that probably got that
Jordan
one.
doesn't know about the stamp.
They may have gotten one that was stamped by me.
Nobody tells me about these things. I was not told.
You still have the little stamp thing over there, Jason?
No, it's on your.
No, but you had it on a little piece of paper, I thought. Over
Oh
there.
yeah, but I'm painting.
Oh
Give me
yeah,
a
but
minute.
I'm painting.
Yeah, I forgot. We put it on a post-it note, or somebody did.
It was nice to catch you all in the store today. You came in and picked up 2 bucks from the sale. Oh, that was you! Yay!
How long is the sale running for again?
Did we say it's not?
Great.
It really doesn't have a timeline. I'm thinking of leaving it up another week. We're gonna adjust the stock on there so we get it updated with what's actually available. I mean, it's on there with
I
real
did
stock
that
right
today.
now, but
Shelby
there's a
and I
lot
did that
sold out.
today.
These models will not be coming back in stock,
Will not be coming back.
so get them while you can. If you've been thinking about buying these models, this will be it, folks.
Yeah, all of the well, yes, we have models from Journeyman Miniatures and Mindware Games, and they're all 40% off right now. And then we also have our own texture trainers, which Jason designs. Those are not on sale. But the 40% off on all the mind work, and there's still a lot left. There's still some really good ones left, so check it out. Planning on getting more bus display minis, or are you guys moving on from that? We will not have any more of the Mindwork or Journeyman miniatures once these are gone. So if you see anything left on the website that you like, grab it now, because you won't be able to get it from us, and most of them are
Limited.
limited
edition.
anyway. The Mindwork ones are pretty much all limited. Well, Tangent. Tangent said, Monument Hobbies, if a company such as yourselves was to make a heavy body paint, what would you want to accomplish that would differ from Windsor and Newton tubes?
Well, interesting that you ask.
What a good
The
question.
timing.
Last week
Quite
we talked
timely.
about our new heavy body line quite a bit. And the week before, we have a heavy body line coming out. As a matter of fact, I just reviewed the tube packaging today. We are very far down the road on that. And as far as differences, we would make it have a more matte finish because we love matte finish. And obviously just quality of pigment. In the paint is our big go-to. So that's where we're at with it. Making it a paint that is intended for use on three-dimensional objects rather than, a canvas paint, but still giving you the most intense pigment load that you can find. So we've been working on that for quite some time. We've got the matte to where we really like it. Jordan needs to do some testing on the wet palette. And then, yeah, we're very far down that road. A very timely question.
What on earth are those kids doing over there?
Being themselves. It's Gabe and Chris. What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do when I go home tonight. Like, I literally am sitting here thinking about what's it going to be like to go home tonight.
Oh, without the doggo?
I just got an update.
Do we have pictures?
Yeah.
Is she having fun?
I mean, she looks a little scared, not gonna lie, in the picture. It's a weird angle. But they said she's doing very well. She's settling in great. We're working on getting her to use the tools, teaching her the commands verbally. Won't take her long to master those. Then we will add in distractions, making it more challenging each day.
Amazing. I am very excited for hopefully more regular Cora action at the
Yeah,
office.
I hope so.
It would be great to be able to bring her to the office on a more regular basis.
Yeah. Yep.
I always had a dream of her being able to be an office dog, but very quickly out of the gates, it was like, well, that's not
Nope.
working.
Nope, nope, nope. Let's see. I bought one of all the Mine Works that were in stock, and the Journeyman Mini. I got all the ones that I liked.
Awesome. Thank you.
I guess what I mean is, are you guys doing your own models in the future? So you're getting rid of models to make room for a new product, or are you just completely done with models permanently? Well, we do have our texture trainers.
Yeah, we make our own, and the big problem with this is as a trial working with third-party companies when they are smaller is very difficult. So we have just kind of determined that long term it doesn't really fit what we're doing. A lot of people come to Monument Hobbies for Monument Hobbies products, and I feel like they get passed over because they're not us. So, but yeah, we have more models planned. We've got all of the models that'll be forthcoming for the Age of Anger game. some of the Asura, what are called Asura, the monsters that you battle with in our game. We've got those. So there'll be some models that are more, collector painter models. The game doesn't use miniatures, but and then the texture trainers, we still have 3 more texture trainers coming. 4 if you include the Chrome that you've already seen.
Which is this one? Super fun. Spent a lot of time painting that one this weekend, so taking a little bit of a break.
Is there a reason why they all come in a tube? For the paste, the heavier paints, why do they come in a tube?
Well, what else would be a choice? They're a paste.
They're thick,
so
they can't be.
Thick pastes,
Like a
having that
toothpaste.
high viscosity precludes them from going in like a jar really easily, although you can get some heavier paints in a jar. But they're typically like, finger paints for kids and stuff. The tube is just kind of the most efficient way to use them.
Game Delay said Jason asked about the different paint styles. With the Angel of Death, I was trying for hazy and hard to see, while with Peach, I wanted something clean and close to the Mario style, but dirty at the same time.
Gotcha.
Accomplish that. Honestly, before the sale, the prices on the Mindworks stuff put me off. Given I have a 3D printer, one could argue I didn't need to get them, but with the liquidation sale, I threw money at them. Appreciate it. Train Chorus so that when someone licks a paintbrush, she pees on their ankle.
Don't tempt them.
Chronic Toast said, hope Jason, Jen, and the whole crew are all doing well. Just opened a 4-year-old bottle of Pro Acryl paint in perfect condition. That's awesome.
Love to hear it. How you doing, man? Chronic been around
Also
for a
heard you had
long time. Did not get a
Maniac.
chance to see him at this last year's Valhalla.
I also heard you had Miniac out recently. We did. Jason, if you did in-person painting workshops once a year or had someone else, bless you, goodness.
Jeez, you okay over there?
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
If you had someone out like Vince Venturella, I would pay good money for a weekend workshop. Seems like there's nothing like that in Arizona. We've talked about it for years.
I
We've been
actually just yesterday put out the word with the group of business owners that I'm a part of for anybody that has a event center type
Oh yeah.
location that we could use for exactly that. We've got some big plans. But until we find a place to
Yeah.
put people, it's not a possibility.
We don't have any space.
We don't want that to be something that is a hotel, because we want to have the experience be such that we can all hang out when we're not, in the classes and such. And that's the toughest part. Speaking of which, like we just mentioned Valhalla in the fall that Wargamer Girl puts on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an amazing get together. It's not a convention, it's a hangout. It's a gamer hobbyist hangout. And that's the part that's so good, is not necessarily the painting or the gaming part. It's just the, hanging out. It's like the sleepover part of it is the coolest part, right? You wake up in the morning with nerds, and you're talking nerd stuff all day. When you get tired at night, you go sit by the fire and talk nerd stuff until everybody passes out. So yeah, if we can find the right kind of place, then we'll do it.
Walking Harder wants to know how many colors will be included in the tube paints.
Right now we're between 24 and 32, leaning hard towards 24. But I'll keep you posted. You'll hear more about it and see more of them on here. We painted all of my chrome that I've been working on is us testing the heavy body acrylics. So for the past week or so.
He's so cute. Sugar Rush wants to know about the drying time on the new primer.
I would say I'd give it 30 minutes or so. We did this at the beginning of the show, and then I would say probably about 30 minutes in, it was looking good. One thick coat. That's it. All it took. I spot touched a couple of areas, because I had grabbed the model to put it on the cork in the middle of it drying, so I rubbed off some. But this is it. This is what one thick coat of the brush-on primer looks like. You were asking about the brush-on, right?
Yeah, the new primer, yeah.
T. Schmidt, it didn't really hurt. Whenever I travel, I always come back with pretty bad allergies. Getting back used to the dry climate here. It was a couple of days affair.
This be a painting focused or hobby in general? Seems like the space requirements change dramatically if you need gaming tables.
Painting focused. The Valhalla is gaming focused.
Yeah.
We took painting equipment and would paint. The last one that we attended was 2022, and Chris went with me before he worked here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And grabbed some video and did some fun stuff there. And we painted and played Lord of the Rings and had a good time. It's a great group of people, great environment. And we have been talking for really years about how to recreate that in a painting environment so that we could do that. And, if we did it here in Phoenix, and we also have the local, our shop here, and we could come back and we couldn't play games with everybody, but, we could have some fun stuff happen.
A winter event can't melt all the visitors with the Arizona Hellfire temps. I mean, it's not like anything's going to happen outside.
Yeah.
Summertime is when things are cheaper. No one wants to come here.
Yeah, it will
Get some
most
good
likely
flights.
be a summertime event so that it can keep travel costs down for everybody.
Treebeard, if you answered, I missed it. I don't think we answered because I don't recall. The recommendations for a substitute for burnt orange.
Substitute for burnt orange.
Orange oxide?
They're not the same.
No, but it's close. Ish.
Not really.
It's the closest thing we have.
Well, but it's a 4-color challenge, so we don't work on close.
Oh. I misunderstood.
Oh,
the
this is for
question.
the
Yeah, for the challenge.
burnt orange is one of the challenge colors.
I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, if that's it'd be hard to tell because I don't know what colors you have. Beard.
In a Lord of the Rings, Baby J, wing bend soon.
Hopefully I'll do it tomorrow. I've been busy catching up on stuff since I got back, so I haven't really had any time to do it.
So a good time to say that Jason and I will not be here tomorrow for stream.
Oh,
Did you know this?
I did not.
No.
He does now.
Now you
I do
do.
now.
We were just going to
News
surprise
for
him and not show up.
everyone.
Are you guys going to be here at
Jason
all
and I will
tomorrow?
not be here.
We're here. We leave around lunchtime.
Oh, okay. Well,
Chronic Toast said if we pick a convention time, he'll bring some hostess snacks.
My man.
We'll take them.
they're eloping. Oh my gosh.
No. I mean, no.
Taking advantage of the fact that the dog is gone.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
What, us?
Well, we
We have
planned-
a business retreat
Yeah,
that
we
we're going on
planned
for the
the
weekend.
dog thing around this trip that we're going on.
Oh, got it.
We're
Okay.
Yeah,
just going to Sedona.
we had to go out of town for a weekend business retreat, and that was like, well, what do we do with the dog?
This
We
is a
don't
good
get to
time.
leave town as much because of the dog. We choose
I never
not to.
go anywhere because of the dog.
Yeah, we choose not to because if we can't take her and
Yep.
she's not socialized enough, so this is our chance to start doing that.
Yep.
But it is a business trip.
Yeah.
She's a good dog.
She's a great
I'm
dog.
excited.
She's a great
I saw
dog.
her when she was very worn out.
That doesn't matter to me.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Is like she was great
I know.
when she was here. She normally, when she first meets people, too much.
Fair.
She's a lot older now
all
too,
over.
though. So
All over the place.
She's a good dog.
We have a business retriever. Not a retriever. You guys mainly interact or partner with American painters, or do you have similar relation? Well, I mean, only two of our signature artists are
Yeah.
American.
yeah, remember?
The other
Yeah.
four,
We have two German. Well, Matt isn't German.
Polish,
Polish.
Matt is Polish as well.
Yeah. Matt's Polish.
Ben
Mashik
is
is-
German,
Mashik is Polish.
Mashik is Polish, Louise
Ben is German.
Yeah.
English. Yeah. No, those feels you have nearly 3-year-old golden retriever. You've had a single 4-day holiday in those 3 years, exactly. We've had her for 4 years, and we did an Adepticon where we both went. We did probably LVO where we
Yeah, we've
both
left her with my
went.
brother-in-law
We left her
and
with
my
Carter.
nephew
Yeah,
a couple times, but that's a lot of burden on
it's hard. For
we don't
them,
like
yeah.
doing that. That's not what they do. So
And then
we would much prefer to be able to get a dog sitter or something that was specifically.
oh, she's Scottish. Sorry, I don't know. I thought she was from England. Apologies.
Yeah, she's Scottish. Louise. She loves it when you call her a Brit, though.
Well, I'm again. I would have no idea. No, it was offensive to make that. Minnesota's some other nationality too. One-time Minnesotan.
Good old Craven.
All right, I've never met her, so my
I
mistake.
also have not met her. Haven't had the opportunity.
We still give her crap, though. I'm like, oh, you Brits, and she gets mad. It's a good thing she's got a good sense of humor. So do we.
She was looking at coming down for UK Games Expo, but it sounded like she was not feeling well.
Oh, she didn't
Was
make it.
yeah,
I didn't know
was
that.
Unable to make it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I think her partner ended up coming down on, I think it was Friday or Saturday, and said, yeah, she wasn't feeling great and that she might try and make it on Sunday, and I never saw her on Sunday. So.
Memphis, I thought that, yeah, all the British Isles were kind of lumped together, but apparently not. Plus, I'm pretty sure I said English, not British.
The Scots are just always angry about it. I think the Welsh are too.
Yeah, I think the Welsh are particular about it.
Yeah, I don't know how all that stuff changed with the UK. I
Brexit?
thought, yeah, that England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales, I thought that was all part of the UK, but
Not Southern Ireland.
yeah, I don't know.
I think Southern Ireland is still EU.
Mike, I'm with you. I don't know that stuff. many models does Baby J paint at one time? Just one. Because he only has one painting hand. Jordan, we can't see anything you're doing.
Yes, you can.
Well, now I can. 'cause
Yep.
You moved.
Yep. Totally. Never once in my life have I painted off camera.
Nope.
Britain is England, Scotland, and Wales. Northern Ireland becomes the UK. That doesn't help me at all. I don't know what to call them. Chronic Toe said, your Velcro patches attach great to the interior fuzzy roof of a hardtop Ford Bronco. Any chance we'll see more Velcro patches in the future?
I haven't thought about it. Doing some other fun ones. We'll see.
Well, but New Zealand is different than Australia. That I know. And I would never call Canadians Americans, even though they are North Americans. It's different. But it's completely ignorance on my part and the lack of world geography current world geography, because I don't know. I don't.
Well, you know, it's not your fault. I mean, it's the fact that it's basically the difference between an Englishman and a Scotsman is the same as the difference between a Texan and an Arizonan.
Yeah.
That's the difference,
Yeah.
right? So it just depends on, like in the U.S., we don't really care as much about the state that you're from. Some people do, but it's not as big of a cultural thing as in England, which is the United Kingdom,
Right.
has those states.
Yeah.
And those states take their history a lot more personally than like the states here do.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of it, for one.
Yeah, but there's so few of them.
Well, and I also, I wouldn't expect anyone in other countries to know about all the states and things like that. So.
Well, we're not talking about cities. I think cities get more trolly about what city they're from than states do, right? That comes down to like all the silliness with like sports teams.
Yeah, I think sports teams are really the only big differentiator people have for caring about what state they're from. And you don't have to be from a state to be a fan of that team. For the most part. I think some people might argue that.
Earth sports. Wasn't that what that person said today?
Yeah, Earth sports.
Go Earth sports.
Gosh, it's 4:01 already.
What?
Yeah.
Holy hell. Where does the day go?
Bye. Come on, that was a pretty good one.
No, that was horrible.
That was a good one.
Horrible.
Where's the day go? It goes by.
Horrible. True, but horrible.
I thought that was a pretty good one. Chat,
Don't help him out, Chad.
that was a good
Don't
dad
support
joke.
this man in that nonsense.
Bye, Weedan. Yeah, it's pretty late for you over there. Good friend.
They're actually thinking of Utah Hockey Club. That's what they're going to call the Coyotes, is the Utah Hockey Club. The Storm and Mormons didn't work.
Jordan, who's going to be your producer tomorrow on stream? Shelby, Jabe, or Chris?
Yes.
All three of them? That sounds awesome.
That's not what I just said.
Well, if the answer to the question is yes, then all three of them are, in fact, yes. If I asked you,
Jen,
were you going to eat a cheeseburger, some fries, and a
Jen.
drink? And you said yes. That means you're going to eat all those things.
so there's a conjunction in there that was and that is very crucial to your whole argument that was not in the other one.
It means the same way. Same. Reads the same.
I hate
means
to-
the same.
I hate
It's all the
I
same.
hate to throw understanding of language at you, Jordan. I know. Tough.
It's really difficult.
Oh, Jen left to see if the door was locked. That's why she didn't save me.
I got to pick on you about it all the time right now because she is not here to confirm or deny.
So you act as if I can't confirm or deny on my own.
Shh, it's okay.
Hey,
It's okay,
hey,
Jason.
who does your paychecks?
She does.
And who does she answer to?
Her. Sometimes the dog. But definitely Jen.
Chat, we're hiring studio artists.
All right, how many times is that now? 5,342?
Like 5,342 times that we've been having to hire a new studio artist.
Yeah, well, you know, what can I say?
This thing on his... What is this thing?
What was that?
Like,
The thing you're painting?
the thing, yeah, that I'm... What is this?
Like the head of a cannon?
I don't... Maybe it's
Oddly
a
shaped?
like a particle
Is it a claw?
projectile cannon. Some of the PPCs on the Awesome, I think, but it's not. Like, the Awesome on that hand doesn't have a PPC. It's like a hand or something, but I don't know what the hell that is. There's a laser underneath. There's like a medium laser underneath, and the heat sink is for the laser underneath. So I think this is like a grabby hand or something.
Yeah, is it a grabby head?
Like one of those things you get to get stuff down from high shelves is what it looks like. You know, the little claws,
Yeah.
the grabby claw.
Closed fist with an underslung laser. I'll allow it. Thing's got a lot of guns.
Horrible. Like, you're not going to be able to articulate a hand on this thing anyway, no matter how hard you try.
No new username who this. Inappropriate.
It's a plug-like device that goes...
Nope. That's you.
Mike, you got me.
I told you.
Damn it. You got me. Not what that is. There is no mech sex.
I think it's probably a good idea for us to have Jen, who is magically about to reappear, throw up some links so we can say a bunch of words and get out of here, so we don't have to say weird things that Mike puts into the thing anymore.
I don't know that we can be saved from that.
Jen, save us. Jason and I require saving from Mike.
Mike is being Mike again.
Oh.
Jen is going to throw up some links for us to have you guys look at.
We're going to see if Jordan can remember the outro.
I can remember the outro. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us today. It has been wonderful as always. You guys did such a great job with the challenge.
Oh, boy, he did.
We are looking forward to everyone's submissions for next month. I don't remember the exact date. Gabe mentioned it to me in passing. So if you want to figure out the date, we're going to do the review for that. Go onto our Discord, which Jen has so wonderfully put the link up to, and check it out. On there, you will also find thousands and thousands and thousands of wonderful painters and hobbyists who you can talk to about all the nerd stuff that we find really entertaining around here.
And Ghost Hunter.
What?
And Ghost Hunter.
And Ghost Hunter. I was including Ghost Hunter because it's nice, the thing. Also, make sure you guys check out some of the other links. Our store link, for one, where you can find all of our fantastic paints, as well as our other hobby supplies, and some pretty fantastic discounts on some cool minis while supplies last. Also, make sure you check out our store locator link, which is where you can find all of our fantastic hobby retailers around the world. Check them out and support all the local game stores around you. And then we also have our YouTube link, which is where you can find all the fantastic video content that we put up there, our shorts, as well as some of our long form content. All of our new Angra stuff is going to be going up there.
Ooh, new trailer coming.
Yeah, new trailer coming up. We are going to find somebody to raid you guys. So if you are on YouTube right now and you want to switch over to join us for the rest of the evening's festivities, hop on over. We are going to find somebody wonderful to join. And we will see you all mañana. Well, actually, I will.
Yeah.
They're leaving.
We will not see you.
So I'll see you
We
tomorrow.
will see you Monday.
Jen and I won't be back until Monday. So have a wonderful
Have a
weekend,
good weekend,
gang.
everyone.
We'll see your faces on the other side.
Bye-bye.
Adios.